Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking love and marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you were here. Today we need to do an official introduction to at least a friend of cast member on this upcoming season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Although we kind of had an idea that she was going to be on this season because, you know, the footage that you guys, those of you that attended the Money Making Mel, the live podcast with Carlos King back in January, you know, there was a portion only of the program that you were not supposed to record, but he never said not to record the rest of the program that he was then deciding to strike channels for, or people's allegedly getting strike channels just because, not even posting content. But there was a portion there where there was a surprise, and that was the perfect opportunity for Carlos King to deflect after Melody Sheree Rogers was pouring her out to this man and pouring her heart out and telling him, listen, I thought you were not. I thought you knew all the problems that were taking place. I thought you purposefully was having Martell around me to trigger me and all these things. I thought I was alone, and you couldn't handle it. So you had to quickly deflect. And you're like, oh my gosh, you guys, guess who's here? Oh my gosh, at a Mel event of all things where we're supposed to be celebrating Mel. You shove in, you know, this new cast member, so we have to give her an official welcome. Sunny days, think with the clouds away, on my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Welcome to the circus, Sunny. Welcome to the circus. Now, this is going to be hilarious if Destiny is there too. But you were able to achieve, Sunny, what Martell's side chick was not able to. Make it make sense, you guys. Make it make sense. So, is there going to be a Destiny childlike reaction to Sunny's alleged existence on the show, at least at the minimum of a friend level? Because it appears, as you can see, that she also was on this girl's trip, you guys, to the U.S. Virgin Islands with the rest of the female Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, you guys. So it's clear to me that the focus of this season, at least from what I'm gathering, is going to kick off with the drama involving Mel and Martell getting arrested and all those things. And we are going to get, obviously, footage of Carlos King's Live with the King podcast, right? And that is going to be a way for, you know, him to incorporate, allegedly, Stormy, who now is calling MELOMETERS the ops. And also, allegedly, you know, Sunny days. She'll be there, too. Then we are going to get the Black with a QUE expo that was stolen as well from somebody else that called them out on Facebook. That probably won't make the show, but we know, we have the tea, we already exposed it. And also, we are going to then see the alleged rumors, is Black closed, is Black with a QUE closed, and look at what it says on Yelp, and look what the YouTubers are saying. And then that is going to snowball this whole, you know, content creator. Oh, no. That won't be the first Scott that is going to, you know, make this Melometer thing a thing, right? We have to talk about the other one who is suing content creators, right? And alleging all these things. And they're probably going to show his, like, Instagram, you know, this is my plea to so-and-so to just take down the videos and blah, 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 blah. And if you just take down the videos and give me a public apology, you'll never have to hear from me again, right? Except for that was all hogwash, right? Because even if they took down the videos, it didn't matter, right? Because he was still on, you know, some nonsense, right? So we have that, right? We have, you know, the Melometer attack coming from the alleged person trying to file frivolous lawsuits, right? And then we have, of course, the brother who is going to tell Melometers and tell them to jump off a bridge, you guys. And then we have that brother's mother-in-law, you know, also threatening to KILL Melometers and Mel supporters, right? Even though the thing is, what the cast is missing is that
Everybody who doesn't like you is a Melometer or a Mel supporter. Here's the thing, people can have their own free will and their free level of thinking and just flat out not like you. And not like who you are, and not like what you represent, and not like how you conduct yourself. And if you give off shady vibes, if you give off scam vibes, if you give off swindler vibes, they may just not be feeling you. It has nothing to do with Melometers, or Melody supporters, or Melody Cherie Rogers herself. It could just be that you might be the issue, right? But nobody wants to talk about that, right? Nobody wants to talk about that because then that exposes the fact that they're inferior, right? So we have all of that. We have this whole setup that the Melometers this, Melometers that. Melody Cherie Rogers has confirmed to us in some capacity that there is a lot of questions being asked about the Melometers. And Melody Cherie said, listen, I'm going to be 10 toes down. We see all the chess pieces that are taking place every time people come for me. Guess what? More blessings come my way, more millions come my way, so keep it coming. But I am never not going to, leave you guys hanging, because if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for the strength of the Melometers and the purpose of the Melometers and why they grew in numbers that is beyond Martell's dumb behavior, right? It is beyond that. It is about the bullying that the cast has done and continues to do. It is the isolation and the attempts to try to pull a Mariah, try to ice off Melody Cherie off of her own show, and she said, thanks, but no thanks. No. I am going to continue to get my fan base together. And I'm going to continue to show you why I am the MVP of this show, why I am the most valuable person on this show, why I am the star of this show, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you would think that these people would be like, you know what? I should tell a real story about my life so that people can actually pay attention to me, instead of trying to piggyback off of everything Mel's got going on, right? And that didn't work, right? That flopped, right? Because the moment we tried to dig in to your real lives, you start crying, right? You start crying, you start stalking all these people, threatening to shut down all these people you don't know, and trying to get their information and all these things. Like, it just completely and utterly keeps backfiring. So we have this girls trip, right? And I can't help but wonder whether or not we're going to see Destiny, right? Is Destiny going to be in the bushes, seeing Sunni in her new glow with Destiny's ex? Like we need the tea, right? But also, who also enjoys befriending people who are supposed to be, the ops, that are supposed to be, hey, you're not supposed to be friends with this alleged person who stole your friend's man, right? But why would Letitia Scott know any different, you guys? This is what she does. She is not a friend to anybody. I don't know what is not computing for people. People want to throw Mel under the bus, but the issue is Mel will not have her real friends on the show. Her real friends on this show do not want to be on reality TV, right? So there's only certain people who are willing to, film and all of those things that are really genuine Mel friends that are going to be 10 toes down for her no matter what, right? But everybody else, some of her day ones and all of those things, they'll be there to support her and watch the show with her and have watch parties or whatever. But they see what reality TV can do to these people and do to good people, right? And if their sole purpose is to just try to tear somebody down, they're like, you know what, skip it. I don't want any part of that, right? So with all of that being said, we have this trip that is going to, I guess, revolve. This is what my interpretation is. Obviously, I do not know. I wasn't there for the filming. But what I'm gathering, based off of also Stormy's random, attack that clearly I feel was gaslighting and all of the things, but is going to revolve around this new romance with Sunni. And since we cannot continue to dissect the Mel and Martell saga anymore, we're now going to dissect the Melometers. But the problem is you keep giving more power to the Melometers. So what are we achieving, right? But then what is Letitia achieving as well, right? Because she seems to love mistresses of other people who she's supposedly supposed to be friends with, and I just need to make it make sense. Is Sunny's man, is he like cool in with the guys now? Is he like BFFs with Marceau? Like, what is happening? Did he replace Martel in the cast? Like, what is the tea, you guys? That she is so comfortable, that Letitia is so comfortable, just, you know, riding behind these people. But here's the thing. Was Letitia and Destiny really friends? Or were you just friends of convenience because you both felt betrayed and abandoned by Melody Cherie Rogers? See, that's what we have to really figure out at this point. Are these people really friends? Or is it because you have a mutual hatred and a mutual jealousy of Melody Cherie Rogers, and you only bonded because you were gossiping about Melody Cherie Rogers behind her back, literally feet away in earshot? You were talking so loud that she heard exactly the nasty things you were saying about her. And you didn't even have the balls to just admit what you said. Because you thought Mel was lying. You thought Mel didn't hear you. But then you still won't say what you actually said, which tells me you knew it was bad. You knew it was too far. You knew it was not something you would say about your friend, but then you get on camera and say, Mel was not here for me. Mel was not there for me. Mel won't talk to me. And then Mel shows you receipts that she has attempted to talk to you, and you paid her dust. Because you were also an op. You were a spy for Martel to help Martel continue to cheat and all of these things, right? So what good was this so-called friendship when all of you guys were literally just playing in Mel's face to report back to Martel so that he can spend more quality time with his mistress? Can you make it make sense? Can you make it make sense, right? And so maybe that's why Letitia, you know, decided anyone but Melody Cherie Rogers that comes on their show is a friend of mine. Anyone but Melody Cherie Rogers. Melody Cherie Rogers, the same one who gave me connections to, you know, join a grad chapter to become an AKA. The same Mel who gave connections to Letitia in helping her out with more charitable work and charitable organizations. The same Melody Cherie Rogers that has given several types of advice to Letitia Scott over the years over various business interests she had. The same Melody Cherie Rogers that helped out Letitia and her husband Marceau when they were struggling, when Marceau was picking up popcorn off the floor at the movie theater allegedly, and when they lived in one of Mel and Martel's alleged properties and driving one of their cars allegedly, like all these things. And the moment they get on the show, what happens, right? They just talk about all of the alleged cheating between, you know, that's going on in the marriage with Martel and Mel, and how he's doing her wrong and just trying to get that out on TV while not telling their truth. And then Letitia on TV, listen, I got pictures of the mistress and y'all got matching BMWs, and if you want to mess with me, I can expose it, right? That's the energy Letitia has, right? But when you give it back to her, it's everybody's trying to ruin my marriage. But she has no problem befriending alleged side chicks. Can you make it make sense? Make it make sense, you guys. Like what is the kinship there? What is the connection there, right? But again, people should not be surprised how Letitia moves because she shows her hand every single time. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. What do you guys think of Sunny on the show, allegedly, and on this trip with the girls? What do you think the focus of this trip is going to be? Like I said, I just suspect it's just going to be about the MELOMETERS and whatever the fallout is of this relationship with Sunny and Destiny Sex. So we'll see if that, you know, comes up to be, and you know, whether or not there's going to be any fisticuffs between the girls or not. We'll, I guess, have to wait and see. But that's what my predictions are. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.